What's up, guys? I just finished my interview with Courtney Reum and it was incredible. I'm loving doing this so much because I hope you guys are learning from this, because I most certainly am learning a lot from talking to these incredibly smart, incredibly successful people. And I kind of categorize them as cool, but as you can see from the interviews, they're also good people. You know, a big goal and meter for success in Courtney's M13 Investment Company is that, are they doing good things for the world? Like, can they help make positive changes in the world through the companies that they're investing in, which I think is a really cool angle, because yeah, you have to make money to have a successful business, but how can you use that money for good things? And I'm really proud to say that Courtney is a friend and that he's willing to give back to all of us as this community, and also with his capital, with his fund. So I learned a lot through this episode. A couple things that I wanted to talk to you guys about is the idea of scheduling your day. And it's something that I'm actively working on, and I don't feel like I've figured it out yet, because as an entrepreneur, you wear a lot of hats. You are the marketing team, you are the accounting team, you are the digital brand team, you are everything, right? So if you're in a place where I am, I like to do everything. I like to kind of have a little chokehold over the brand, which I'm working on, but sometimes it makes it hard to schedule your day, because when fires happen, you have to go and run and put out that fire no matter what you were working on. So jumping from emails to calls to sponsorships to actually putting together content, sometimes you're just all over the place. I feel like I'm a chicken with my head cut off sometimes, even though I try to structure my day. So hearing from him how he organizes his day, of like, okay, mornings and evenings are a little bit more of that fluid time, and then the middle of the day is when he does his calls and you know, podcasts like this and anything that he has scheduled. So I thought that was a really interesting idea, where it's kind of in between that rigid schedule and totally not having an idea of what your day is going to look like. So I'm going to work on doing that. And then another thing that I heard him say is the importance of saying no, which is tough for me. I am a workaholic, and I guess proud is not the right word, but I am open to admit that, because I love what I do, and it's truly, doing all of this is a hobby for me, because I like learning and I like hearing people's stories. But with that being said, sometimes I do stretch myself too thin. I think in this world of everyone having a side hustle or being an entrepreneur, or, you know, Courtney was referencing, it's kind of cool to work 100 hours and 1,000,000 hours every single week and not taking time for yourself. So really realizing when I'm in my genius and when I am stretched too thin. I think I can probably comfortably, right now I don't have kids, so I think it's easier for me to wake up and get right into work, whereas some of you guys, it might be a little different because you have other responsibilities like children that are most certainly important. So I think learning that lesson now for me of saying no to the things that maybe aren't timely or don't serve me, or something that I just don't want to do right now, I think that is totally okay, and it doesn't mean that I'm not a hard worker, and it doesn't mean that other people are going to think poorly of me because I turned down an opportunity. So I want to know if you guys ever are stuck in that mindset of not wanting to say no, or feeling like you can't say no to an opportunity. And then I want to know how you schedule your day. Have you figured out the secret sauce to make your day the most productive? And I think for some people it means working, you know, this amount of hours and working out once a day. For some people, I think it means, you know, not sleeping as much as others. So I'm really just curious how all of you guys structure your day, and if you figured it out. I feel like I go weeks at a time doing different things to see what works for me, and I haven't figured out the perfect formula for myself yet. So would love to hear from you guys, and I hope you liked the episode. So make sure you comment below the answers to those questions, subscribe to the podcast, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and thank you. I appreciate you guys helping me keep this conversation going, because we're up in our average together.